Hello friends, I'm Sujata. Welcome to my channel Being Prabashi. Today I'm going to give you a complete tour of Tbilisi. The capital city of Georgia lies in the eastern Georgia on the banks of Jvari or Kura river. In recent time, it has gained popularity as an international tourist destination, offering exquisite cityscapes, national museums and galleries, cultural attractions, traditional Georgian cuisines, along with a wide range of international restaurants. The city is well known due to its complicated history as a melting point of cultures. You will fall in love with it at first sight. If you are planning a visit to Tbilisi, downloading the app Bolt is highly recommended. It's a much economical and convenient option to travel within the city and also for ordering food. We had our flight with flydubai from Dubai Airport Terminal 2 at 11 am. We completed all the procedures at the check-in counter, collected our boarding passes and proceeded for the immigration. Everything was done well in time, so we had enough time to spare at the Dubai duty free and did some shopping as usual and breakfast at McDonald's. Once the boarding started, we headed towards the gate to catch our flight. It's a 3 hour flight from Dubai to Tbilisi. We were served lunch in the flight and later tea and coffee. After lunch, we took a nap, and before we could realize, we were already in Tbilisi. There was a long queue at the immigration. It took us almost half an hour before we could reach the conveyor belt to collect our luggage. After that, we collected our SIM cards from the kiosk before leaving the airport and headed for the parking where our rental car was waiting for us. We left the airport premises and moved towards our apartment in Tbilisi that we had booked through booking.com. During our stay in Tbilisi, we frequently visited the Erekal 2 street in Old Tbilisi for breakfast and dinner. This place has probably the best restaurant that serve local cuisine and wine, and quite popular with the tourists. Food that we had in Tbilisi are kinkhali, a local dish, trout, pasta, club sandwich, cold cuts and cheese, fried calamari and shrimps, stavrida, kachapuri and more, and absolutely loved them all. Day 1. We are now at the Reich Park or Europe Square for aerial tramway to see the Narikela fortress. Let me quickly show you around the Reich Park before going for the ride. The Bridge of Peace is accessible from here. Today is our day 1 in Tbilisi and we are going to start our day with aerial tramway to Narikela Fort. So this is the place from where we are going to take the cable. This is the ticket counter for the cable car. Price of a round trip ticket is 5 Georgian lari. And this is our cable. Move in. Yeah. We are inside the cable car and going up to Narikela Fort. That's the Bridge of Peace over Jvari river. And here is the bird's eye view of Tbilisi city. We are at the top of the hill and from here you can get a beautiful view of the city. At the hilltop, there are some small cafeterias and souvenir shops. At these cafeterias, you will get Turkish coffee, roasted chestnut, fresh juice, sodas, and even karak chai. There are some souvenir shops. Let's check it out. Let's keep moving. We are close to the statue of Mother of Georgia. That's the statue of Mother of Georgia. For Georgian people, she is the protector of the country. After the statue, we are now at the National Botanical Garden of Georgia. You have to buy a ticket to enter. If you are a nature lover, you would definitely want to go there. It's a nice walk through the woods. There are a large variety of flowers and many species of trees. There is a waterfall, Japanese garden, Mediterranean garden, and more. You can enjoy a zip line too. Unfortunately, we are going to skip this tour because of our tight schedule. So moving forward, our next stop is the Narikela Fortress. This is the way to the Narikela Fort. The distance from the statue of Mother of Georgia to the fortress is about 500 meters. There are some flight of steps and trail that take you to the fortress. Here we are at the entrance of the Narikela Fortress. Also called as the Mother Fortress of Tbilisi, the Narikela Fortress was established in the 4th century. The name Narikela is said to be derived from a Persian word for citadel. It expanded considerably since the time it was built. In 1827, it was damaged by an earthquake. It was last renovated in 1996. From Narikela Fortress, you will get some of the best panoramas of the city. From the entrance of the Narikela Fort, you can take the path down if you want to go to the sulfur bath. It's the Narikela Fort entrance, and you can come down this way to the sulfur bath. Instead of taking the cable car, we are taking this trail down to there. Sulfur bath is not too far from Narikela Fortress. Moreover, it's a downhill. So we are going to enjoy the walk down to Abano Tubani or the Abano Street where the sulfur bath houses are. It's a nice walk down to the Abano Street. On your way, you can check out these souvenir shops also. And enjoy fresh juice en route. They are refreshingly good and tasty. Here we are at the Abano Street. So this is the stream. Most of Tbilisi's sulfur baths are located in Abano Tubani district, close to the river. The brick domes are the most distinct structures of Abano Tubani or Abano Street. The stream below is the hot sulfurous water. The smell of sulfur is quite prominent in the air. The waters are naturally warm between 38 to 40 degrees Celsius or 100 to 104 degrees Fahrenheit. The water is believed to have health benefits. There are both public as well as private baths. Public bath houses cost 10 to 15 Georgian lari per hour per person, whereas private bathrooms vary from 70 to 500 Georgian lari. Since I don't have a personal experience about these bathhouses, I cannot recommend the best one here or what exactly happens and how. But I'm going to go inside the one that is in front of me. It looks like a mosque, but this is actually a bathhouse. This is a private bathhouse, but doesn't look like one of those typical brick dome bathhouses. I'm not prepared for a sulfur bath today. Maybe next time. Instead, let's go and see from where this hot stream of sulfur water is coming. So we cross the first log bridge to go to the other side. Let's take a walk towards the waterfall while I tell you a small story about Tbilisi. So the story goes like this. King of Georgia, Vakhtang Gurgasali, found the hot sulfurous water while out hunting with his falcon. He decided to build a city surrounding them, and that's how Tbilisi was born, which means warm place. This is a nice spot to take some beautiful and memorable pictures. After taking some beautiful pictures, now it's time to go back. After Sulfabad, our next stop is 8000 Vintages. We booked a taxi on Bolt that picked us up from opposite the Europe Square. We are at 8000 Vintages. This is a very famous wine tasting restaurant, or you can say bar in Tbilisi. Kaushik is going to do the wine tasting. Day 2. We had planned for a day trip to Uplistsikhe and Jvari monastery. En route, we dropped by the Tbilisi mall to collect few grocery stuff from Carrefour. Carrefour had a good collection of wine, so we picked some bottles of wine from there and headed towards our destination, Uplistsikhe. On our way, we passed across vineyards and apple orchards and even stopped to pick apples. We are going to the cave city of Georgia, but on our way we stopped by this apple garden, this apple orchard. We have arrived at Uplistsikhe, the oldest cave town of Georgia. Entry ticket to this place is 15 Georgian lari. But if you pay 5 extra laris, you can also go for wine tasting. Uplistsikhe means Lord of Fortress. It is built on a high rocky riverbank of Jvari River. These structures date back from the early Iron Age. There are several hundreds of chambers and rooms used as living quarters, communal spaces and ceremonial halls. Because of its location, it gets extremely windy. The main central part of the complex stretches out across for 8 hectares and is connected to the upper and lower levels by tunnels and stairs. Once it used to be an important Europe-Asia Silk Road trading route. It was inhabited by not just the royals and monks, but also by the commoners and traders. Several parts of the area were completely destroyed by an earthquake in 1920. It is in the list for inclusion into the UNESCO World Heritage Site. From Uplistsikhe, now we are on our way to Jvari Monastery. Jvari Monastery, which means Monastery of the Cross, is a 6th century Georgian Orthodox monastery near Mtskheta, the old capital city of Georgia. Jvari Monastery is built atop the Jvari Mount and overlooks the confluence of the Jvari and Aragvi rivers. It has survived to the present day almost unchanged. This monastery is included in the list of UNESCO World Heritage Site. Day 3. On the third day, we went to see the Mtskheta Cathedral in Mtskheta and the souvenir market. Mtskheta used to be the old capital city of Georgia. It's half an hour drive from Tbilisi. Good morning. I am at Mtskheta. So on my background, you can see the Jvari Monastery. Let's go and see what's there in this old capital city. So it starts from here. Let's check the souvenir market first. This is a very popular place for buying souvenirs for your family, for yourself, for your friends, and this place is highly recommended because it has a variety of souvenirs that you want to take back home, and the prices are also reasonable. Next, we are going to see the Mtskheta Cathedral. Day 4. On the fourth day, we went for a wine tasting tour to a winery called Jvari Winery in Georgia. It's almost 1.5 hours drive from Tbilisi. Our tour guide Tamara explained and showed us the various processes and machines that are involved in making wines from grapes to the final labeling and packaging. Day 5. On the fifth and final day, we had couple of hours before boarding the flight for Dubai. We spent some time in the Europe Square where the Bridge of Peace is. That's River Quarry, and you can go for boat trips also. From there we went to the Maidan market. And last to the Dry Bridge market. This market is popular for its antique and used stuff. We are taking this,
which is 1725.
Before leaving, take out some time to walk the cobblestone streets of Old Tbilisi. And also enjoy the nightlife and Sunday night market.
দেখো টিয়া এটা পছন্দ করেছে।
Holiday over. It was a wonderful holiday, and now it's time to go back to UAE. We are back at the airport, Tbilisi airport. Our flight is at 3:30 p.m. from Tbilisi to Dubai. So we will land in Dubai at around 6 p.m. I'll see you again with a new video very soon. Till then, take care and have a very good day. Bye bye.